Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Obisa G back with another video. If you're a new subscriber here, hi, welcome to my family. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just check down. It is a red subscribe button right there with a bell. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and press that bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. So if you're a returning subscriber, I'm so sorry, I just finished drinking some water. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Guys, with the title down below, as you have seen, yes guys, I do not have my mom. I do not know her. I have no idea who my mom is. So yeah, I'm sharing this video not to bash anybody or to put a blame on anybody. I'm just sharing this video, just my experience and how this affects me growing up. And I mean, even as old as you can get, you always have that feeling that you need your mom. And for me, it's a constant every year issue, because like every Mother's Day I dread. I really don't want to hear, I don't want to know. As much as my children will appreciate me, my husband will appreciate me, I don't want nothing to do with Mother's Day, to tell the truth. Because yeah, I do not know my mom, and I do not have any memory of her. I do not have nothing of her. And I wanted to share my story so that maybe I'm not really sharing the loss of her. I really want to share even the experiences growing up. Yes guys, as you have seen with the title, yes, I do not know my mom. I cannot tell you who my mom is. I cannot tell you how she smells like. I do not know who my mom is. And it's hard, because if you have heard your mom and you have seen her before, you have touched her, you have played with her and she passed on, at least you have those memories in your heart, and they will never die until you die yourself. But for me, it's like I do not have any memory of my mom, and it affects me a lot, because I feel like, as a human being who was born into this world, the one who gave birth to you, even if you don't have even if you didn't spend much time with her, you should have at least something in your mind that reminds you that my mom used to eat this, she loved that, she cooked this most times. On Fridays she would do this and that. I do not have that. And guys, it affects me a lot. It just doesn't give me peace, because it's like, you were born by who? Who gave birth to you? And the time you had with her, what did you guys do, you know? It's hard. It's really hard. There are days where I felt like, yeah, I could call my mom if things go wrong. I could just run into her arms because I'm sad. I could just hold her hand and just let her know that I love her, you know? There's no such for me. But anyway, I asked about my mom I asked my grandma. My grandma never wanted to hear me ask, because she felt like anytime I ask, it's because something is being done to me and it's not right, or there's a treatment that I've received that is not right, or I need something and I don't know how to tell her. But I really wanted to know who she was and what she looked like and what she loved doing and stuff. The little information that I had from my sister on the kind of personality that she was, I could say, yeah, I'm most likely to be like her, but not really like her. And it's so sad just to not know who she was. And that is the reason why I dread Mother's Day. I just don't want to celebrate, because I feel like I don't know my mom, and I don't even know how she looked like, you know. Like most people would say, like when they say at church or wherever we walk, you will hear somebody say, one day we'll rise and see our loved ones. I say, even if I see her, I will not even know her, you know. But yeah, it's something that I wanted to share with you guys, just for you to know that I really do not know my mom. That's why most of the time on these videos you will hear me talk about my grandma, whom I loved so much, and she also passed on. Not knowing my mom gives me a hard time. It's like a wound that opens every year. It's like a wound that just opens every year. Like, oh my God, what is it that you were about, you know? Like, just that experience, just that touch, just that love that I needed from her. I do not. Sometimes I feel like God didn't want me to know the pain of losing a mom who you have experienced a lot with. But at the same time, I'm like, I am experiencing the pain of not really knowing who she was, and that is the most painful thing. That is the most painful thing, because at least if I knew her, I knew what she loved. Come Mother's Day, maybe I would make the dish that she loved. Come Mother's Day, maybe I will celebrate her. I cannot. I know where she's buried. No. I heard of the city, but I do not know where her grave is. It's just so too much. But anyway, in everything, we should give God thanks, even in tears. Because at least, even though I didn't know her, I made memories with my grandmother. I found myself running into the arms of women who are older, that I felt like they should, you know, fill this space. And I was constantly taken for granted, abused, and used. I wish women would have the love that God wanted them to have, because it was so painful to feel like you belong, and then all of a sudden the same person treat you like, who are you, you know? Yeah guys, that's all I wanted you to know. probably I will let you know how I went ahead and grow and find myself where I am today. Probably I'll do that. Maybe I'll give you the flashes that I have in my head of how I ended up where I am today.